As you can see here, this is the admin section, and this is the section where you can actually review all the information that's been provided by that employee during that onboarding process. When I get to this stage, I like to focus on the fact that one of the things that we like to emphasize with the use of our platform is that it is a true single source of all the information that is associated with this particular individual. We're eliminating the needs of filing cabinets or any other physical documentation, or even hosting other information in places like Dropbox and whatnot that might be associated with your employees. With this particular platform, all the information stored against this individual is here for your review whenever you like across any device. There's a few additional functions that we can also do in here. Obviously check and look at all the information that they have provided during the onboarding section, whether that be the medical info, the resumes. From a compliance standpoint, we can review and check all of the licenses and tickets have been uploaded. But we also give you as the employer the ability to upload additional records as well. In this particular instance, I like to use the incident report, and what you can see here is that based on the selection, the fields do change where I can now define the date of the incident, what the incident type was, if it was an injury, what was the nature of the injury, where they were working when it actually occurred, and if I would like to assign that as a user of the back end of the system for someone to follow up on at a defined date. Along with being able to upload additional records to each person's profile, we as a platform will automatically populate a lot of the information on behalf of you as well. All the financial information relating to payslips and timesheets and even work history that they've actually performed is automatically stored on their profile for you to review at any point in time. Now, once we go through the process of actually reviewing this information, we can then go through and assign positions that this particular person can work in the platform. Now, I won't dive too deeply into the awards and agreements section of the platform, but essentially what we're doing here is selecting positions that this particular person can work, and those positions are being read by the awards and agreements that have been inputted into this particular system. Once we assign the relevant positions they can work and define the location where they can perform such work, this particular person is now eligible for employment. Now, what I'll do is jump from this particular profile back into Max's profile and impersonate this particular user's profile, so I can give you a bit of a demonstration as to what this user now sees. So this is our employee self-service portal. So after someone's gone through the onboarding journey, you have then reviewed that information they've provided in the admin side and approved that individual. They then have access to their own self-service portal, which you can see on your screen now. Now, what I can do is shrink that screen down to show you exactly what it would look like on a smaller device. And we have some great news that we've actually released our first employee app to the system too. So they can now download that from the App Store or from Google Play, and they can actually log in and look at that information a lot easier than they have been able to in the past. So what I might do is just jump back into here. I'll give you a quick look at some of the additional functionality that the employees can manage. But essentially what we're doing is we're really putting the onus back on the employees to manage their own personal details. Whether it comes from financial details and changes to bank accounts, leave applications, updates to qualifications, they can really control themselves through this employee self-service portal. You might also find that up in the top left-hand corner there, we have our most visited page in the website itself, and it's obviously giving the employees the ability to access their pay slips at any point in time. Another good thing about this actual self-service portal is the ability to manage availability for all the employees. They can come in and set their availability within their profiles, edit and adjust that to say I'm available or unavailable within certain times. And we also give them the ability to submit temporary availability requests as well. Now, if I do go back onto the home screen, I will quickly touch on one of the ways that we've introduced of collecting time, and that is via clocking in and clocking out. You can do that via your app. And what that will actually do is geolocate you in relation to where you are with the job location.